Alright, I didn't exactly mean to take that long, but... yeah, it might be for the better that Glitchless didn't pan out. Anyway, yeah. How do we beat this game without getting any crystal stars? How about we find out? Or I get walled on Jeff and rage quit. We get the right PB video. Wait, do I have any other comparison? Okay, I think this comparison is just left over from whenever I got this PB. It's like the one run I've done of this category was like started as an any percent run back before the factory room route was a thing. It was just like I got a pretty slow AMW and didn't really feel like starting another any percent run, so I decided to just finish it as 0 crystal stars. So that was the thing I could do without too much effort. Yeah, this is my first time running this category on its own. So yeah, I'll probably get some amount of time saved because of that. But yeah, that other comparison is probably meaningless. Like, those are probably old any percent times. Actually, yeah, that was a 10-10 prologue. Which, yeah, that was with no Zesty cutscene, so... yeah, this category route on its own probably is gonna break the lens so that you can get it later. But not give it back to Zesty for reasons that we'll hopefully find out later. What I can give the TLDR is you fill up your important things inventory so that there's no room for the crystal star to get added to it. So after you beat Magnus 2, it just goes to the void. And you end up having no crystal stars in your inventory. You know, because this game's funny like that. Yeah, it is pretty sick. Also, I never changed my stream title and stuff. Oops. It still says I'm doing glitchless. Yeah, this is very much not glitchless. Yo, Groovy Gadget. Just 3 flowers, 1 mask. Wow, am I really that predictable? I don't think I need to hit the save block. I don't know, maybe I should save before IMW, but... I love you. You chain? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm mostly happy with that one. Hope you enjoyed. The game doesn't actually check if you have any crystal stars when you're opening the door. It just checks your story position. Which the only known way to get there is by finishing Chapter 7. But the way we make this work is we end up filling our important things inventory, which will make it so that the crystal star can't get added to our inventory. So So, like, we'll get through those cutscenes, but we won't actually get the Crystal Star. They'll all still show up in the cutscene before, like, when opening the door, though. So, you know, it's kind of a weird case where you're, like, kind of getting it. Like, sort of getting it, but sort of not. But, like, the journal tab will not show any crystal stars in there, so we count it as 0. Yeah, we count it as not getting it. You a Mario fan? Thank you, thank you. Oh god. Didn't think he'd notice me. Yeah, rip like 10 seconds. That might have actually been good, but I kind of zoned out on the first jump. That one I'm pretty sure was bad. Okay. It's still a sub 11. Won't complain too much. Especially because I've only really been practicing for glitchless since I've come back. Or I got back from GDQ, rather. That jump felt early, but you know what, I won't complain about first try bridge skip. Ah. Bonk, basically. It was right next to the block. I mean, it's just too convenient to not. I mean, unless you're a task and can just skip those fights. Thank you, game, for asking me if I was sure. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, maybe one day I'll learn it again, but I have no idea when that would be. Okay. Yo, Jake. Thank you, thank you. I love you. Oh, nice, have fun. I did get this fire flower. Rich kid privilege. The joy of switching over to a category that can actually take advantage of it. Yeah, finally a real category. Who doesn't love kicking a turtle at a sun orb for half an hour? Also a category where I can go for the sauce in just a bit. But thank you, Jake. Yeah, that was fun. That was what, like 2 or 3 extra jumps? Glitchless hundo to close the event. Now that sounds like a plan. Oh, I forgot I failed flip skip in the GDQ run. I mean, like, I kind of remembered that when I was doing it in Glitchless earlier, but Yeah, that's just gonna pop in my head every time I do flip skip now, isn't it? Whoa, no way, Cat Fan. So did I. Thank you for GL. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for good luck, Lana. I love you. Right, no attack effects are, no menus. I do want to get the castle key, though. Do I get HP plus? I do. Yeah, for W emblem money, totally. That's the real secret. We use W emblem to call in Wario, and he steals the crystal star from us. That's how we end with 0. Yep, exactly. That's how that works. Come on. Oh, Thierry. Okay. Definitely not the worst. Yeah, just get the card keys now. I don't know if that actually matters. But yeah, no elevator key. Get the other card key, then dip. Yeah, the tier you saw just a bit ago is a lot more reflective of that trick's difficulty. It's also one of those things, it's like some days you're a god at it, sometimes you just can't. Oops. That didn't work. That should be good. I know I saw some weird flicker that I don't remember usually seeing, but it kind of looked like a partner. Like zipping across the screen. Yeah, that jump did take me a few tries. Okay. What? Took long enough to get a jump. Oh dear. Don't think I get this tier age. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, our boy's coming up. There he is. Before we do the AMW though, enjoy this cutscene. Alright, now that that's taken care of, here goes. Okay. Maybe... I think that might have been a late spin jump. Yeah. Either that or I missed the stylish. Also, sorry, I definitely bumped my mic when I was leaning toward my monitor. It would have been really sick if I had gotten it right there. But it wasn't meant to be. Oh, that was definitely early. I pretty clearly saw the spin jump there. And to be fair, this isn't Jeff's fault. Jeff's doing his part. For now, at least. I just blew it twice. Nope. Oh, not the slow walks. Okay. I think that was late again. Like, I don't know, Jeff is doing his part. I guess I just wasn't super prepared to be doing this category. Like, didn't think I'd be doing this again so soon. Okay, that felt maybe good. Nope. Yeah, very possibly a scam. Well, there have been times that I thought the timing was good, but it ended up being 1 frame early, so... Yeah, I'm hesitant to say for sure. Okay. Okay, maybe now we're seeing the dark side of Jeff. Did I waste all of his good behavior? I think I saw the spin jump. I have to spin jump like the frame I take the encounter. Yep. Yo, ref. Yep. I think that's late again. Oh, well, there's the HP plus. Congrats on finding it, Jeff. You think Jeff might be giving up on me? Yeah, probably couldn't blame him either. Might be another late. Yeah. Losing it. I think I had the right spot and moved myself out of it. Okay, he was all the way over here anyway. Might be for the better that I screwed up that position. I don't remember just how good or bad my PB's AMW was. I just remember it couldn't have been very good because it started as an any percent run that I pivoted to this category because of a slow AMW. Yeah, I don't remember how slow it was. Jeff, I saw you over here just a bit ago. Yep, this is going perfectly fine. To be fair, it's mostly been my fault. Just been me mistiming the spin jump. I think I had like one attempt where I timed it correctly. And only one attempt before this one where Jeff took more than took an annoying amount of time to get over here. Fine, he'll break free eventually. I think that's another late. I should just press the button earlier. How hard could it be? It's only frame perfect. Okay, that felt maybe good. It was a spin jump. Nah. That might have been another scam, yeah. They're always hard to say. Yeah, this is exactly why I had a backup file for GDQ, by the way. Yeah, knowing that this could happen. Maybe... Now that one I felt less confident about the timing. Might have been early. Oh god. Didn't hear you. Oh yeah, we went flat broke like ages ago. Another maybe? Okay, finally. You know, I should have swapped the coops to do the optimization. He's the next partner I need anyway. Oh, 11 out of 10, by the way. Alright, you guys ready? If you thought we were almost out of the tree, think again. I need about 90 puny orbs, so yeah, do with that what you will. Now, my notes are kind of giving me mixed signals on exactly how many I need. I'll probably just copy-pasting from certain variants of it. Or like rerouting and just changing the wrong numbers or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll check when I'm close to the 90. What am I doing right now? I'm getting about 90 puny orbs. Just so that I won't have space for the crystal star to get added to my inventory after beating Chapter 7. Oh, this is Puny Orb Duplication. I think it's really the only name we have for this. Ah yes, the flawless convention of thing involved in the glitch, then glitch. Yeah, I think that was dupe number 18, so we're like a fifth of the way there. Oh my god. Just stay on the pipe. Oh no, not an ad break incoming. Can't believe you non-subs are gonna have to miss any of this riveting gameplay. Really? We're about a third of the way there. I already said we're duping the puny orb a bunch to fill our important things inventory, so that after we beat chapter 7, we won't have space to carry the crystal star, so it just vanishes to the void, and we can finish with 0 crystal stars. Hence the name of this category. 0 crystal stars. I mean, I don't think it's really much harder than it looks, probably. Like, you could probably just basically copy what I'm doing and eventually get it. Like, doing it quickly is another story, but... Also, I feel like you could argue this is more of an oversight than a glitch. But then again, it's probably a similar thing. Similar case to shine duping. And I think shine duping is banned in glitchless, so I don't know, do with that what you will, but... Whatever, that's beside the point. Point is, this trick is relatively easy. And yeah, I'm getting a bunch of puny orbs. Like, by the time I leave here, I'll have about 90 of them. Like, that alone won't be enough to fill my important things inventory, but I'll be getting other key items later that will. It's just to fill my important things inventory so that after I beat chapter 7, there's no space for the crystal star to get added to my inventory. And that's how we finish the game with 0 crystal stars. So like, you could argue there's maybe a bit of an asterisk next to no crystal stars, but... Well, like, if you open the journal tab in the pause menu, there are no crystal stars highlighted in there, so as far as we're concerned, it counts. Right, that should be 40. Yeah, you know it. Oh, there might have been a couple I forgot to count, so like we might be closer than I think, but it wouldn't be by much. I have no idea where I am compared to PB, by the way. And yeah, right now I imagine it's probably hard to tell, because like, I'd assume my PB is probably also duping puny orbs. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to look at where my PB was when I got the AMW. Should be ahead? Nice. Again, I don't remember just how bad the AMW was in my PB. I just know it couldn't have been great. You know, I'd like to think I'm being faster at the dupes than I was in my PB. Yeah, I think I remember like messing around, seeing just how I wanted to reload through them, whether I wanted to use this pipe or the other one. Anyway, that should be 50. Now the glitch with Jeff is needed to get to the end of the game. This is just a setup so that I can get past Chapter 7 without any crystal stars. A reverse crystal stars is not possible now. I don't know how close it is to possible. I don't know, it'd be kind of tough. Kinda not close, but kinda close. Yeah. I guess the answer partially depends on do you require beating the game after getting all the crystal stars? If you don't need to beat the game, then that probably makes it a lot closer to being possible. Oh wait, by reverse you meant dupe the puny orbs, then do Jeff. Like, yeah, you could, but do you really want to deal with AMW after sitting here for half an hour just doing this over and over again? Plus, like, you have to go up to the top anyway. You have to free the Elder to get the first puny orb, so like, at that point you might as well just do it. And, like, if you don't get it first try, then it might technically be faster to go get the puny orb, do the dupes, and then do this, but, like, are you really gonna try hard this? Anyway, yeah, that should be 62. Yeah, we're getting somewhere, at least. Should be 70. When I get to the mid-80s, I think I'll check my inventory and see how many items I have in there. It should be 80. I'll go ahead and check now. Okay, I definitely missed some. Like, miscounted some. I think I only need 2 more. Yeah, I could have just picked up the Pin Orb there, but I think I'll do one more dupe just to be safe. I know I can play the game. You know, for real, we're out of the tree. But yeah, the thing with Jeff, that's what that allowed me to do. Yeah, okay. I think we're just going back to X-Naut Fortress now. Nope, didn't work. Oh. At least I made the platforms. And then forgot what I was doing after. You okay? Yeah, you do the same, or great day, or whatever time it is for you. The actual hardest part of the run is done and over with. Remembering not to immediately enter the boss room. I have to fill my important things inventory first. Oh, nice lag. I just had to make sure I could get all the card keys before I fill my inventory. Yeah, resetting the game will undo AMW. Yep. Yo, Ben. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Kate. Yep, I'm back from retirement. Really, I don't do chat repo now? I don't know if there's a reason my notes are like this, but... Are you guys like slots? Yeah, this route I only need one big win. Oops. Okay. I am short on coins for Jet Rip, though. I think it's kind of an oversight in my route. Or maybe I assumed I wouldn't go flat broke on AMW. Wait a minute. Go into the pipe next. I didn't need to re-enter paper mode. He could maybe use a hobby, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think pressing start skips that cutscene. Just A and B. Wait, I have to go through the crowd. Yeah, I don't think the guards will let me in right now. It's its first time here in a post-Chapter 3 state. Oops. Oops. I'm fairly certain I've gotten this before. I don't know if it only works on that side or if I just got lucky on that one. Yeah, 10K? Wow, fans of the garbage man. How about that? I think I will save before Magnus 2, just in case I... just in case I don't have full game inventory. Like in that case, I think I should be able to just go back to the Great Tree and dupe more puny orbs. But then again, I wouldn't know until, what? Wouldn't know until after the Bowser intermission, so... yeah, that'd be quite some time lost, so... I don't know. Might have to think about it a little more. Okay, nice. That's a nice easy badge equip. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that answers my question. Cog was bouncing. Dude, just fall down, please. You know, better idea since I'm not going to that left room. Okay, maybe it's a better idea. So yeah, never mind about saving. Yeah, all that's left now is beat the game. Well, okay, there's one more step I need to remember before I go to Chapter 8. That's I need to get rid of one of my important things to make room for the palace key that I get from Dark Bones. Yeah, looking like 5 minutes ahead of PB. Basically 5 minutes ahead. Uh, 5 minutes ahead of my PB in this category. And yeah, at this point I think the route's all synced up, so... Though I am doing the final fights that have the 2.27% chance to lose, so... Yeah, we're not completely in the clear yet. Just need to not get the 1 in 50. Okay. We should probably figure out a better time to read that email. I think my notes are still kind of copy-pasted from any percent, where you just menu rate. But that's not exactly the case in this category. You've got that huge wall of puny orbs. And battle chunks. There's a few other things mixed in there.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
There, now I can carry the palace key. I'm gonna double check and make sure that you can't use the palace key when it's in your normal item inventory. I'm inclined to think that that's been tested and doesn't work, but if it does work, then that's some free time save right there. Just have a junk item to toss. Yeah, nice 0 plus 7 crystal stars run.
Yeah.
Oh god. A little bit of a stairs moment. Yeah, thank you for good luck, belly button. Have to wait. Got the jump first try at least. Yikes. You know, I didn't even need the Ultra Shroom. Only even adds safety if I used the mushroom on Dark Bones. Yeah, now it's just kind of there. Wait a minute. About to try and do third hallway palace skip. Can't do that without Yoshi, at least as far as I'm aware. Okay. It was a close call with the Ember, but... Wow, I did not expect to be losing this much time. Actually, I think it might be a matter of a fake best segment here. 'Cause I don't know, this might just be left over from any percent. But I have to add extra time to get rid of one of my key items to make room for the palace key. Ah. Why is my best pace ever ticking down right now? Like, hello? I said the word, didn't I? Oh. Out! Got scammed! Where's my stylish? Yeah, having that boost sheet would have made the final phase real comfy. Would have basically removed the 1 in 50 chance to just lose. Like, I can't say I knew being invisible from the boost sheet would make items miss. Though it does make sense now that I think about it. Like, if it makes rocks and hammers miss, then I guess it would make sense that tossed items would also miss. And if I just noticed it before I used my first boost sheet. You could say there's still room for improvement, yeah. Yeah, sub 210 for sure. Like, if anyone cares enough about this category to actually go for a good AMW and then a good rest of the run. Yo, Golden Freddy? Well, it's good you got to experience it's the full thing at some point at least. Uh-oh, that's scary. Okay, safe. She let me off easy. Yeah, should be a low 226. Just need to not have any IRL RNG kick in. Yeah, all this, and I think I'm still finishing earlier than I would have if I had finished the glitchless run.
Oh.
Well, actually, I guess one other thing, we've also got to go into postgame and make sure that I have 0 crystal stars. Yeah, make sure the crystal star didn't sneak its way into my inventory and kick something else out. But yeah, thank you for all the GGs. You know, more than normal.
Oh yeah.
You enjoy playing through Mario RPGs? I might enjoy it too a little bit. Or maybe I hate it, and that's why I want to get through them all so quickly. And clearly, not playing them at all is not an option.
Oh yes. Oh. yeah.
I thought you could see Frankly through the door crack. I feel like he usually ends up getting in at that point. Anyway, yeah, nice run. Whirl Wrecky. Unless we find out I got a crystal star. Yeah, I was prompted to toss an item when I picked up the cog right before going to Magnus. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that we're clear. But you know, gotta double check. Yeah, thank you for all the GGs. First run that wasn't just a pivot off of any percent. Let's see how it went, eh? Yeah. Prologue, I think I got an encounter in third try blooper skip. Which, unfortunate, but what can you do? The slow TRE. Took a little bit to get the clip into chapter 2. And it took a bit to get Jabby Hive skipped. Let's see, 0 hitbox was not so great. Mostly my fault. But Jeff actually kind of behaved himself pretty well. Like, there were a few where he kept us waiting like, quite a bit longer than I'd have liked, but for the most part, he was fine. And then I think there were 2, maybe 3 attempts that I think were maybe scams. And puny orb duping is just that. Don't really know what else to say. And then yeah, I don't know, kinda hard to go over this section here. Like, I do remember I had pretty slow slots. And a coin routing error. So I had to go get an extra badge to make up for that. Which I just got HP Drain in the harbor, or HP Drain P, whichever one is in the harbor. And that did the job. But I still don't know whether it was actually an oversight or if my notes were just assuming that I wouldn't be flat broke leaving chapter 2. Which, like, if you don't take 20 minutes to get the AMW, then you might end up being fine, but... And let's see. Palace of Shadow, I think this time lost the best might be fake. Either way, I think I'm just gonna get rid of that best segment right now. Yeah, I could maybe save some time by having the cog and placing it instead of giving the lens to Zesty. We should probably be timed whether that's faster. Because... I don't know, Zesty is more loading zones away, but... Like, I don't know, That elevator ride is kind of a thing. Granted, you only have to ride it once. Like on the way down, you can just zero hitbox and fall down. Anyway, yeah. Final bosses just had a bit of the funny, audience boost sheet moment. Which wasted a little bit of time, but I also don't know how much safer it would have really been anyway. Because, like, not using an attacking item would have meant that the hands would potentially get a chance to attack as the set of 2, which means the possibility of of stealing HP from Goombella. So, yeah. I don't remember just how close the damage is with the routing I have. They have having that boost sheet might have actually not been so safe after all. But anyway, if you saw on the file select screen, oh no, there was a crystal star. It's all over, run invalid. Just kidding. Yeah, the file select screen is... like, I don't know whether it's tracking your special moves or like the intermissions, but... wow. Whatever the case, that... like, at the end of chapters, the crystal stars on the file select screen get it filled even if you don't actually get the crystal star. It works in reverse too. Because like in all crystal stars, the way you get the garnet star is like you don't trigger the intermissions. So the garnet star is not filled on the file select screen, but it's in your inventory, so it still counts. Anyway, yeah, we know what time it is, right? Yeah, among all of these battle chunks, Odor's so strong it crashed the game. Anyway, what other way to end the VOD off with? Let me count this. Okay, nice even 10. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And thank you, Shattered. It was definitely a run. But yeah, gonna let that be the end of the video. So yeah, bye-bye.